Now, I feel it's kind of poetic that for 2 episodes in a row, I went from talking about game companies adjusting prices to Japanese content, but this time I won't be talking about an anime, as Viz Media posted a trailer for Astro Royale, as it will be localized to North America. Now, for those of you that are unaware, Astro Royale is written and illustrated by Ken Wakui and made by the creators of Tokyo Revengers. And if you don't know that show, it is all about boys fighting boys. Now, initially, the Japanese manga of Astro Royale ran between April of 2024 to 2025. And it is interesting that they're doing this localization now, as it was canceled after its 50th issue wrapping up its story. But this can only tell me one thing: they are gauging the audience to see if it's worthy of making it into an anime. And from these frames of the trailer and also first volume, the impact frames, the character design, and the overall art style of this manga is insane. You can definitely see the Tokyo Revengers inspiration, and at least from a story perspective with the meteorites, I'm not quite sure if they'll take inspiration from My Hero Academia or Fairy Tail, but the quality of this manga looks to be on the level of Jujutsu Kaisen, Black Clover, Fairy Tail, and I am just really excited that we are getting a new manga to sink our teeth into. The one thing I do want to mention, at least from me personally, I have not been one to be exposed to the Yakuza story very often. Not even the Yakuza games. You could flame me in the comments for that one. And also any comedic representation of Yakuzas in anime I have seen, but this is the first time where it has been absolutely serious and sincere, and I love it. Now, the one aspect of this anime I hope they really take advantage of is I hope they have a really good choreographed fights. Now, the basic premise of this new manga is a world where a meteor has fallen to Earth to give individuals special powers, with the main character, the son of the Yakuza, gaining powers himself. From what it looks like, the main character will get kind of a gauntlet around his arm, but it looks like the meteorite will give each individual person their own power set, and it looks like they even get individual weapons. So I am really excited to see other characters utilize different powers. Me personally, I would also like to see some characters get a similar power to the main character with the gauntlet around the arm, but maybe around the leg or the head or a different part of the body. But at least from how it looks on the surface, this is going to be a really fun manga to look into. But you know me, I will be so excited if it ever gets announced as an anime adaptation, because yes, I'm a huge fan of Boruto Twin Blue Vortex, and yes, I'm enjoying the One Punch Man manga, but nothing beats the fluidity of animation. Nothing beats when something gets translated properly and is shown in all its glory. I'm going to be looking into this manga. I'd like to suggest all of you to not only go check out the American localization, but obviously the initial Japanese release, because the more eyes we can get on this manga, the better, because it'll provide a better opportunity for us to inevitably get that anime adaptation. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I have to discuss when it comes to Astro Royale. Another new manga story coming out that I am so excited for. I'm really happy that manga and anime as a whole have still been able to keep things fresh and new in the wake of Hollywood just regurgitating the same thing over and over again. But yeah, Astro Royale has been out since August 5th. Go check it out and enjoy it. But at this point, that's everything I have to discuss when it comes to Astro Royale. But the one final thing I want to mention is it's just insane that something that looks like this got canceled after 50 issues. It would have been a real interesting world to live in if it had not gotten canceled and potentially got a continuation, but that could also be achieved just by us being fans of the show and telling the creators, hey, we want more of this, do not cancel it, we want you to finish it. But yeah, I think at this point, I think it is time to send it back to me and my friends to end this week's episode.